Natasha Zarakovic. Natasha Zarakovic will be leaving London for Moscow tomorrow morning. She will be flying British Airways. She and her cousin, Andrei, have spent the last 2 days in London, seeing the sights and attending the theatre. Last night they saw The Phantom of the Opera. Natasha couldn't believe how good the play was. She had seen Beauty and the Beast the night before and thought that nothing could surpass it. But The Phantom surpassed it in musical quality and stage scenery. It seemed incredible to her how the stage could change to accommodate almost anything imaginable. After the show, in the theatre lobby, she bought a CD with the soundtrack of the play. She didn't have a CD player in Moscow, but she had already decided to save up to buy one. This morning, Andrei took her to Harrods, one of the best department stores in London. They spent 2 hours walking around the store looking at things. Natasha bought a scarf for her mother and a Game Boy for her brother. Andrei bought her a Walkman CD player and probably a year's supply of batteries. Later in the evening, they had dinner in a nice Italian restaurant with the best wine Andrei could afford. They spent 2.5 hours talking about Moscow and Scotland. Natasha was sorry to be leaving. She had had a wonderful time, despite the wet weather. She had met at least 20 of Andrei's friends. One of his friends, Stuart, had spent a lot of time with Natasha. He had studied Russian for 2 years and he spent the whole time trying to use the language with her. He told her that he was going to contact the largest language school in Glasgow to see if they might need a Russian teacher in the future. If so, he would write her and invite her back to Scotland, this time to live there. Natasha was open to the idea, but she had a good job in Moscow and was moving up in the Ministry of Health. It would be a tough decision if she did have a firm offer to settle and work abroad.